You are who you've been waiting for. 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 I never deal with the devil. I only live.
Being able to have an outlet to say your own thoughts as a young person when everybody is telling you no, or you can't do that, you can't say that, for somebody to tell you, yes, this is a safe place, go ahead and say what's on your mind, is extremely important.
Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen is about empowering women, and in addition to empowering women, there is a spiritual component to the messages being sent.
I give praise to the sunrise, grieve when the night falls, bathe in the sunshine, see when my sight's gone. You are who you've been waiting for. You are who you've been waiting for.
I should have introduced myself. My name is Lafayette, and this is Kathleen Adams, and we're the co-founders of Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen. We started this 6 years ago.
It's crazy. Thinking back now, like literally, we thought it was gonna be a one-time thing. Now we're at year 6, so let's make it to year 10.
Yes. And the whole point is, at some point, we're gonna get too old to actually be hosting. So we're gonna have Nini Ali, which is one of the veterans. She's been, yes, give it up for Nini Ali. She has been with us since Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen Volume 1. And so she started off at 10, 9, okay, do the math, see, school. That's the situation, mathematics. So she started off at 9 or 10, and now she's 15 or 16, something like that. And so we're really grateful to have Nini. She's gonna host with us. We're really challenging our youth to step outside of the box. Yes, she's a poet, she's an MC, but she can also be a master of ceremonies and host events. So we're just trying to challenge and push our youth. We're really grateful to have you here, and I'm gonna go ahead and call Nini out.
We're gonna call Nini out and also our girl Esnavia at the same time.
Yes, Esnavi.
So first, let's introduce Nini Ali.
This is Nini Ali, and she's absolutely amazing. She's from the South Bronx. She's an activist. She's a poet. She's all about women power, and we need to keep teaching our youth that it's important for them to be women, our young women to be women of power, that they have everything that they need inside of them to be successful.
So this is like my 6th year at Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen. I've been here since Volume 1, and throughout the years of me growing as a person, Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen also have grown. And you know, we just touch topics like sexual health, being active, the cure. You know, we have to cure our community so we can cure ourselves. And Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen opened up that gateway so that we could see things in a different perspective. And so Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen did a lot, but give yourselves a round of applause because you also did a lot by coming out. Thank you.
Yeah!
I myself, I'm a singer and songwriter, and I think that Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen, the initiative to empower women and females in hip hop, like, it's such a beautiful thing to know that as females we do have the opportunity to have the same opportunities as males in the hip hop community and in the community. And one thing that I'm an advocate for is education. That is so important. And for all the children who are out here and all of our youth, just know that you must educate yourself in all capacities. Whatever it is that you do, if it's entertainment, if it's art, make sure that you educate yourself on what you're doing, and that's the way you're going to get to the top. So thank you very much, and I'm so happy to be part of it. And I'm very proud of you ladies for Hip Hop Kitchen.
My name is Dee Scott, and I'm a singer and MC and songwriter. I started playing piano, sang in choirs, played every instrument under the sun, drove my parents nuts. Piano, bass, guitar, anything I could get my hands on, and then finally started singing and writing, and that's how I got into singing. I know how powerful the expression of the arts, just having that outlet, even if you can't sing well or you can't rap well, being able to have an outlet to say your own thoughts as a young person when everybody is telling you no, or you can't do that, you can't say that, for somebody to tell you, yes, this is a safe place, go ahead and say what's on your mind, is extremely important coming up. Something I wish that I had more of from my teachers, but you know. I really believe in Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen and everything that they stand for in terms of education, giving an outlet, having women be proud of themselves and not succumb to images that are sold to them, being aware of their bodies and the choices that they have for their bodies, and being able to fight for their rights as women, and instilling that voice in them early, whether it's through song, whether it's through poetry, whether it's through activism. Just seeing adult women have that voice can show them that they too can have that voice, that it's not just about, you know, the images that are sold to them on the radio or on TV, but it is about being just proud of who you are, no matter where you come from. So, singing a song called Queen, Women Power, so I thought it was fitting. And actually, all the proceeds from that song, or a portion of the proceeds from that song, is being donated towards breast cancer research. So.
Check it, listen. This is the declaration that we the queens reigning. Almighty stars shining brightly. A blessing to the earth of the highest worth. Like Queen Latifah said, ladies first, come your queen, sister, lady, mama, honor yourself, your queen, sister, lady, mama. Honor yourself. made the honor roll, but when a man put her out the block, she got sold. Last name Cruzon, first name Sarah. Mom's on Heron, pops is nowhere. Men home touch her, see mom don't care. She blames her and let the men stay there, with no help from the state. Though they know the case when they couldn't make the rent, they moved to the ghetto. Sarah walked by a fellow in a car who said hello, took her out to roller skate and all type dates. Soon she was angry with so much hate. He said they got that for free. We'll make a price. Now you come home and make your world be my wife. Yeah. Here's a little story that must be told. Yeah. Cause life is a shorty, shouldn't be so rough. Now the man knew she was 11 when he met her. Indoctrinated her for 2 years. The sex girl put her on the block as a product she possessed. I bet he never guessed what would happen next. Seeing time, Sarah survived the fatal crash. The state got involved. She tried to leave a past. She met a young man. They moved to Ontario. Mom called it kidnapped, so they moved back to the ghetto. Soon she was trapped by another sex peddler who demanded that Sarah would kill his competitor. Gave her the pistol, let her out the cartel, took her to her own man, brought her to the hotel as he undressed. Sarah started to quiver. He turned a violator, and then she pulled the trigger, took the keys, the cash, and she fled the scene as the captive of this other man who owns everything. Yeah. Here's a little story that must be told. Yeah. Cause life is a shorty, shouldn't be so rough. The date was in May 1995. Sarah was a youth on trial in Riverside. They sentenced Sarah to life without parole. But let's give the soul that they own payroll. Cause they had no witnesses. They didn't know a history that they didn't dig deep. To me is a mystery. Amenable to treatment at the youth facility. Tight place to offer her a slight possibility. But they said her crime's too severe. That she should never get out no matter what the year. Time moved on, she served 19. Do she deserve the chance at the life that she dreamed? Yeah, so hold the fist in the air. If you feel as I, then say freedom for Sarah. And every man, woman, and child who's out there. Whoever's been oppressed, the fight's on me right here. Yeah. Yo, check, what up, yo? Give up the nonsense. Yo, check, give up the nonsense. Yeah, rest in peace, G. Your check, yo. She was a schoolgirl, straight A's, tight braids. She loved her classes almost as much as summer days. Created ballads, keyboards with scripts to place. Her brother, a year ahead of her, he thought mom pays. No mom's home, she's 10. She tried to mother him, his mom's takes no on me against the government. Thought he was the government, he'll keep for robberies. Scared, surely go with no groceries. Sometimes this was the one carrying his weapons. He's on the run, they never knew just what he stepped in. Late nights, listening for him on the series. Crime scenes like those you would see on the TV. Got the shot, she told him stop, he wouldn't listen. So they convict him, now he a number. And the system could have been dead. At 25 fed is the accomplice. Show this, gave up the nonsense. Yeah, yo, give up the nonsense. Check, yo. He was a tiny rascal who spoke command, rushing in and out of state, think he's some sort of wise guy who recognized him from his tattoos and slanted eyes. Cooling on the block with his Give up the nonsense. Yeah, you can sing with me, yo. Don't be shy, yo. Give up the nonsense. Yeah, yeah. One more time, yo. Give up the nonsense. Yo, Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen Volume 6.
My name is Lucretia Berry, and I'll be singing a cappella. I call it soul a cappella. I teach in Harlem at St. Hope Leadership Academy, this year I teach 5th grade social studies and science, so it's all about the culture and the history, and it's a requirement in my class. Everybody has to sing, everybody has to dance. Teach me about science in a way that, it's not in a book or on paper or anything like that. So, I can't escape being a singer or performer in the classroom, so I just brought myself to the room, and so I appreciate all my kids. So if you're loud and crazy like me, or if you're soft and quiet, I appreciate everybody. So bring yourself to the room, to the table. So I'm excited because it's empowerment. It really is about just networking and meeting other people, and I would love to get some of the artists to come and talk to my kids, because I think there's a void of women having a voice, and even though we've progressed over the years, I feel like there's still not a positive voice, especially in hip-hop and music. We have a lot of women that choose to do other things with their bodies and things like that, as opposed to just being, speaking their voice as opposed to showing things. So I want to get my girls to see there's more than just Bad Girls Club, there's more than just Real Housewives, there's more than just that. We're all women, but I feel like there's stronger women that haven't been represented just yet. Yes, I write my own music, and I'm singing a song called Ain't I a Woman, based off Sojourner Truth, 1851, Ohio's Women Convention. She stood up and was like, Ohio. She was like, I'm a woman. I bore 13 children in slavery, and so I was trying to teach my students about it, and so I wrote a song and to make it easier to understand and to kind of relate it to the current womanhood. So I figured it would be perfect for this venue and get the crowd participating and all that good stuff. So
Where all my ladies at? Where all my gentlemen at? I hear y'all. I hear y'all out there. Can you help me out though? Because sometimes I be forgetting my own songs. Can you help me? Can you help me? So it's gonna go like this. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Y'all gonna go, ain't I a woman? Gentlemen too. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, so let's go. We're gonna practice real quick before I get into it. Can we practice? Okay. Where's St. Hope at? So it goes like this. Angelina, where you? Okay. Alright, so it goes like this. Can't you see I'm living, breathing, a human being? Say it again. Ain't I a woman? 1, 2, 3. Y'all sounding real good now. Now I'm gonna get started. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Can't you see I'm living, breathing, a human being? You think you know me, but you got no idea. I breathe heavily. So if you're judging me, go ahead and I'll hear y'all. You ain't heard my story. Ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Hey sister, yeah, don't let them get you down. 'Cause insecurity's a disease, that's going around. Brush your shoulders off, girls, yeah, I know who you are. Hey sister, hey sister, hey sister. Oh woman, can't you see I'm living, breathing, a human being? Can't. Woman, you think you know me, but you got no idea. I breathe heavily. So go ahead and judge me, 'cause you ain't heard my story. Ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Brothers, brothers, brothers. Hey, brother, yeah. You gotta lift your woman up. 'Cause insecurity's a disease, that's killing ya. But no, it's so tough, boys. All you got to do is love us. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother, 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 brother. Hey, I'm a woman. Can't you see I'm living, human? Can't hear ya. You think you know me, but you got no idea. I breathe heavily. Come on. So if you're judging me, go ahead and judge me, 'cause you ain't heard the story. I'm a woman, ain't I a woman? Ain't I
Okay, my name is Rina Valentin, and I am the host of Open on BronxNet Television. I have been the host for the past 7 years, and in being so, I have been showcasing all of the events that occur within the Bronx. And Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen is actually an event not to be missed annually, and I was here last year and documented it last year, and I was actually invited to be a part of it this year, so I'm really excited. What I really appreciate about hip hop is that it established its own culture and has its own form of communicating, and the fact that the next generation is attracted to it and Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen actually educates through it, it's like a marriage made in heaven. Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen in relation to hip hop is that, you know, unfortunately the state of hip hop right now, it tends to dehumanize women, and whereas Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen is about empowering women, and in addition to empowering women, there is a spiritual component to the messages being sent. And I think that, you know, this is important, especially for the next generation, because, you know, there's a difference between authenticity and what I'm referencing is like, you know, the ones who have the bad boy images, who you kind of like, okay, they were a bad boy and that's what they sold and that's what sold for them, and that's all good because, you know what, they were being authentic to themselves. But unfortunately, somewhere in the growth process of hip hop, that got misconstrued as a selling tool, and so that for me is what's given it a bad name in today's day and age. So the piece that I'm gonna perform today is actually untitled. I thought it would be kind of cool to see if maybe the audience can help me give it a title. The world is a big place. Don't hate. Embrace the unity of diversity. Different cultures, different languages. Endless information to learn. Go through books to educate. But it is your state of mind determining how far or low you go. You see, life has a lot of forked roads, and 3 is a magic number. Keeper of the door opens or shuts. Fill the well with knowledge. People, places, and things influence who you become from young to old. We are all one with the same purpose. Contributing, making a better place of existence, flowing with love. Happy Women's History Month, everyone.
I love hip-hop music. I kind of like to show off. My motion, dancing is like a way for me to show off since I believe I'm a good dancer. And my motions are close to the surface, so every day I dance a little different to express how I feel.
Anyone can like make someone else feel a certain way just by what they're doing, and I think that if like any of us is on stage and we can put on any kind of song we would want, and we can either make you cry, laugh, jump, like just feel a certain emotion just by the way we're dancing and the way how we feel on stage. That's how you're gonna feel in the audience.
I like to dance hip hop because it's like the one place that I can show the real me. Like I don't have to like feel pressured like I do at home when it comes to studying and school. Dancing, like it's like the only time like I can be myself and like show what I can do, not what anybody else wants me to do.
Dancing is great, and the music that you dance to can also help you with the rhythm, and the song that you're dancing to could relate to how you're feeling too.
I have different careers that I'm thinking of doing, but one of them is dance, because I really love dancing, because as everybody else said, dancing expresses your feeling and the personality you have is deep inside, you show it off in your dancing and your moves, and you know, it's a great way to exercise and end the day. And if you guys continue doing this for your career, I bet you guys are going to be good because all of you are great dancers.
I like being involved in Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen because it shows love and affection towards the dancers and the performers.
And hip hop is a way of expressing yourself and putting poetry into music, and you know, letting yourself out there and showing yourself your skills of how you rap and what you've been through.
Because I don't think that hip hop is just about praising. I think you can make a difference.
I'm just so damn frosty to people like.
Con los terroristas.
And that's not the Harlem
See, me and you different like night and day. But it's alright, cause my rhymes be going hard and yours be sweet like Mike and Ike's. But fresh rhymes on paper, man, I haven't felt any greater. Honestly, when my pain is gone, but I write my pain through all these songs. This world is crooked like bottom teeth. If you don't know me, don't judge me, cause you don't know where I've been and where I'm gonna be. But I just wanna be on top like Cloud 9. And I'm not sitting here wasting my time. I'm just sitting here writing these lyrics and I'm trying to get up on the crusher like a hollow point bullet. But my rhymes so sweet, murder diabetics. And I'm writing on this paper like a Wilson chemic. But my rhymes take a team in a clutch, I open their head up like a touch. And for their head with so much power, enough to make them wanna feel sour. And they say that time is money, so I guess I'm getting paid by the hour. If I get the higher power, cause I'm my highest power. And you put rappers on my plate, then I guess that's what I'll devour. How y'all doing? Make some noise, then how y'all doing? My name is Nene Ali, spoken word MC, and this is my 6th year at Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen. I said I'm a spoken word MC, and usually when I come out, I do some poems, but I just want to show you guys a different part of me. So right now, I'm going to start off with what I did at the first Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen ever. So I hope you guys enjoy it. What hip hop means to me, it's a culture that consists of DJing and b-boy, graffiti, and MC. What hip hop means to me, it means that I can forever be free. When how society dictates the way I should be. Hip hop has nothing to do with the cribs you see on MTV or the gladly dressed woman that suffer from low self-esteem. Hip hop is a sign from God because living in the 70s in the Bronx was crazy hard. So how do we go from speaking out against hardship and injustice to blame, where the lyrical content was replaced by the hook you sing? What hip hop means to me, personally, I think it should be taught in the classrooms because it's designed to make you think free. Make no mistake, there's a difference between a rapper and an MC. A rapper will get me killed while an MC will enlighten me. So you think a rapper's my type? I'd rather listen to Chuck D when he said don't believe the hype. Or Rock Kim, follow the leader. Or Karis One, the intelligent teacher. Queen Latifah said ladies first. But rappers treat my sisters like they're dirt. So you think we'll go back to the day where Africa banned by the Furious 5 Polish had to say? Nope, because rap music is big business. The industry will do anything to make sure you stay ignorant. I'm a 50-year-old poetic MC. The rhymes I spit, not for a record deal, but for a college degree. I see you, Dr. Roxanne Shante, which I prefer, PhD. Nas said I could be anything I want to be. That's why we have various companies like Oprah Winfrey. And I owe it all to hip-hop for being a part of me. Thank you. In the cave, who keeps telling lies for that radio play? I may be young, but I ain't dumb. I can see you frontin' and you ain't saying nothing. You want to win, but you lost in the end. Cause everything you rap about is just paper thin. It's just paper thin. Listen, don't want to sound like the hating type, but I'm tired of these lies and I don't believe the hype. I need music where I can grow. I'm 15 years old and I don't want to know how many dudes you killed. I ain't feeling that. How many bricks you flip? Ain't no real in that. How many cars you got? I can't deal with that. My people are dying. I'm trying to heal rap. Instead of having girls thinking it's cool when a brother loves his money more than he loves you. I gotta speak the truth, cause I'm living proof. I represent the youth. We the future. It's our culture. We gotta get it right. Too many rap fools that ain't spare right. You wanna win, but you lost in the end. Cause everything you rap about is just paper thin. Thank you.
My name is Megan Costa. I go by MC Beats. I'm a beatboxer. I've been doing it about between 3 and 3.5 years. And what inspired me to beatbox was a YouTube video. Randomly I saw it on Facebook and I could not believe like all this noise and music was coming out of this man's mouth. So I decided to start practicing and here I am today. I basically represent North American female beatboxers. Yes. There's many of us, but I choose to be very involved and supportive, so I love it. It's a whole culture, just like, you know, the hip-hop culture got transferred into the beatbox culture as well. Peace, love, and beatbox, as I say. And like hip-hop also saves lives. The love and the support that you get from people immediately and around the world touches people's hearts. And the messages that come, you know, in hip hop they have through words, they can move and make changes. Through beatboxing, we don't necessarily use words, but we do a lot of charities, a lot of charity events to help people and help change and to get messages out there. And then people like me who come to these kind of events, like Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen, to spread positive words and messages. So.
I beatbox, so everything you hear is coming from my mouth. Make some noise!
is Carissa, the violin diva, and I am a soul jazz violinist and vocalist. I won this job at Carnegie Hall with this orchestra that's in residence there. Beat out like probably about 1,000 other people for the job. It's the job that I always worked for, and I'm sitting on the stage at Carnegie Hall, and my parents had just bought me a $25,000 violin, and I realized I did not want to do classical music anymore. So I called home to my parents and said, hey, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm still going to do music, but it's not going to be in classical music. And it's interesting, I actually started an urban strings program for kids after school in actually the Bronx and Harlem, where we meet twice a week, and I teach them classical violin foundation with the jazz and hip hop emphasis. They all gripe that I make them do classical music, but I make everybody do classical music, and then they get to a certain point and they're like, oh wow, this is easy. Yet all the pop stuff and the R&B stuff is like, oh, I can play this is easy. I'm like, yeah, because the technical level that you've been placed at by classical music is ridiculous. And I always say, you know, I will never regret my classical background because it gave me the most incredible gift, and that's the ability to play literally anything without reservation in the entire world. This is my first year at Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen. I feel like it's really important to give kids a reference and positive role models, and everyone here has been really, really great, especially in hip hop. If hip hop is the vehicle that really can reach youth and access where they are, to create positive role models, positive influences, positive messages, and just reinforce a sense of community and empowerment, then that's a beautiful thing, and I love that Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen really pushes that.
love. Can I get everybody to say L is for love? L is for love. Alright, so y'all gonna help me with this next song. And we're gonna say go L. And in this community, in this space for March, for Women's History Month, L is gonna stand for love. So can I get a go L? Go L. Say go L. Go L. Alright, Jess. Stop what you're doing, pump up the ball. Release all your fears and forget your problems. Your brain kinda late, but at least we got a roll. And don't try to call me cause that's T-Mobile. If all else fails, we'll just Facebook it. I'm going to the spot, quarter, if you down in Brooklyn High. They like to go, beat, cause I hit 'em with that go, beat. They like to go, beat, cause I hit 'em with that go, beat. They go, say go L, go L, go, 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 go. And yo, it's just a little bitty for all the big cities. A small icon for your iPod mini. When you on that train and the crowd's all ringing, tune them all out until you only hear me on a Monday. Pretend it's a holiday. She make a power suit look sexy, lady all day. Hey, they go, beat, cause I hit 'em with the go, beat. They like that go, beat, cause I hit 'em with the. Don't sweat the small stuff, smile when it hurts you. If the party jamming, then don't break your curfew. You only live once, and death is a beginning. And what you got to do is when you're focused on winning. As long as there's a church, they'll always be sinning. Just keep it real with God when the world goes pretending. Hey, they like that go, beat, cause I hit 'em with that go, beat. They like that go, beat, cause I hit 'em with that go, beat. Say go L, say go L, go, 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 go. And yo, we don't break rules, but we make them like elastic. Coconut tatas, no silicone plastic. Toast with the folks that I work with the most. When we 30, we gon' live on exotic lands and boats. And when I'm 29, they'll be singing my quote. Sure to be appreciated with my beginnings go. They like that go, beat, cause I hit 'em with that go, beat. Y'all feeling this? They like my go, beat, cause I hit 'em with that go, beat. Say go L, say go L. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Was that okay? Was that alright? I can't really tell. Everybody with afros is feeling me. I see you, bro. All the afros is like, yes. Alright, so this next song right here. How many queens are in the building? Make some noise if you're a queen. This song is called Queendom Anthem. It's on my No Regrets EP. And it's basically just a declaration of that. As women, moms, dads out there, especially fathers. How many fathers out there? Make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. Bringing their daughters out to the show. It's very important. Any chance you get, your sister, your daughter, your cousin, whoever, call her a queen, call her a princess, anything positive. When she walks out of those doors of your household, she will be called other names. Am I telling the truth? So we need to balance that out, especially in hip hop, in dealing with misogyny. We are not video models, we are not all those other negative things that I can't really say on stage, but you know what I'm talking about. So when I say all the queens make some noise, I need to see all of these kids, all of these girls out here. Clap for yourself if you're a queen. All right, it's called Queendom Anthem. Let's do it. Keep your head to the sky, baby. Since you a queen, if they ever ask why, I gotta crawl for your walk, walk for your drive. And if you get lucky, you might learn how to fly. Hey, high, keep your head to the sky, baby. Since you a queen, if they ever ask why. My ambition and my ambition out of my jurisdiction from the era wherever when they get out and on the stitches wrong. Women, when we born, it ain't safe for a baby girl. Women make the world spin. Still, it's a man's world. I hail from the land where hang lows get rained on and kings that rain before the storm.
stretch out a little bit or something.
I'm so proud of all these young ladies who have traveled so far from Japan, Jersey City, you know, we got everybody Finland, you know. It's a beautiful thing. Hip hop is global and it's really positive. It really is about character building and art, and so we have to try and provide the balance because the mainstream doesn't always get it, doesn't always represent health. Yes. And so we're here. So my name is Rockefeller and I'm a co-founder of Full Circle Productions. My husband is the other co-founder. And we created Full Circle so we could have a platform so that we can perform, train people, develop people's knowledge of self and also the history of hip hop, but also train them for their own careers so that they know, at least business-wise, where they want to be. But Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen was like a blessing when it first came because I knew La Tere and Kathleen Adams, I had run into her a couple of times at other events. And so when she explained what Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen was, I was like, we gotta get the girls of Full Circle to rep, you know, because you don't regularly see women who hit the floor. You might see one or two, but to see this many is like, you know, the perfect storm. So, and then once we did the first one, we knew that no matter where you guys were, if you had another, you know, event that you wanted us to participate, we were gonna be with you. Yeah, because it's one of the few concerts that I've been a part of and I've been around that the women who participate are really like loving and sharing and they're kind of caring with each other.
I think it's my fifth year being part of this event, and every year I look forward to it. It's such a blessing. I think every year is a new generation of young women growing up that really need to know the knowledge and, you know, to have that support that we are here, our presence is here, and we can help you and guide you to the right path. You know, so it's always a blessing to be part of it. It's a lot of fun.
And I feel like this is a strong empowerment session that we're gonna have, and it's positive of like sharing our talents and our skills to show, you know, young people out there, older people out there to just view like, you know, like they want to get on stage one day or like want to have different talents and skill to do, and like we show that we Full Circle, we're the crew, you know. So
yes,
it's all about that.
It's all about women power. Yes. And so I felt like this is a healthy environment, and if these young ladies can be exposed to that, then they can continue to pass that down So, you know, props to Momma's Hip Hop Kitchen. We'll be here. Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, whatever you can depend. Yeah, third. Well, I don't know about third. You guys will be here for the 30, right?
When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit chat. You may think it's egotistical or just wearing free, but what you say, I take none of it seriously. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you so. I let you pretend to read me, and then you know, 'cause I hate when one attempts to analyze, cat eyes, spy. Don't even try to look into my eyes to see what I am thinking. That dream is over, and y'all is sinking. I tell all of you like I told all of them. What you say to me is just make clear word. I'm not the kind of girl to try to play a man out. I take the money and again, then break the hell out. And that's not my strategy, not the game I play. I admit I play a game, but it's not done that way. Truly, when I get involved, I give it my heart. I mean, my mama sold my body, I mean, every part. But if it doesn't work out, yo, it just doesn't. It wasn't meant to be, you know, it just wasn't. So I treat all of you like I treat all of them. And what you say to me is still big. In one ear and right out the other. Murders, mumble, jumble. Lover, I don't pay attention, I don't concentrate. You ain't got the weight that it takes to look this. Something you missed, I put feelings aside. I know who I am. My name is Light. Is your name here? Cause if it is, step on. Grab a couple of laws. Rappers off around the door, go back, catch the boat, hit the roads. Yeah. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the roads, yeah. Don't you come back no more. So now I take precaution when choosing my mate. I do not touch until the third or fourth take. Then maybe we'll kiss for the fifth or sixth time that we meet. You are that doesn't take without a kiss. It's so incomplete and they made me. I let you play with my feet. You can suck the big toe and play with the middle. It's so simple, unlike a riddle. It's as easy as counting on 1, 2, 3. In other terms, letters L-Y-T-E. I tell you, and all of you in the back and in the middle, in the front, yo. That's it, ain't for dick, word up. So like, check it out. Like, one to the dedication to my DJ K-Rock and Grace.
Negative hype, envious pessimist, winning my mind. Non-believers telling me I can't achieve what I want to achieve. But yo, gotta check the two on my sleeve. So when I step off and leave, you start to receive the message I'm spreading. I'm hitting your heart. So put up your gun, I'm pulling your heart. I know that jump, please, follow them out and let my beat pump. 'Cause I'm the lady of the house when I'm on the stage. I'm fully paid, I proved it okay. I'm making a great and yes, every day. People come and say, hey,
what you're doing, pump up the volume. Release all your cares and forget your problems. The rent kinda late, but at least we got a roof. And don't try to call me cause that T-Mo do. If all else fails, we'll just Facebook it. I'm going to this block party, meet me down in Brooklyn. Hi, hi, they like this go-go beat. Cause I hit 'em with the go-go heat. They like the go-go beat. Cause I hit 'em with the go-go heat. Go L, go L, say go L, go L. It's just a little ditty for all the big cities. A small ion for your iPod really. When you on the train and the crowd's all gritty, tune them all out until you only hear me on the mundane Monday. Pretend it's a holiday. She make a power suit look sexy, Lady Marmalade. They like this go-go beat. Cause I hit 'em with the go-go heat. They like the go-go beat. Cause I hit 'em with the go-go heat. Don't sweat the small stuff, smile when it hurts too. And if the party